Hey, what's up, y'all? So, I don't know about anybody else, but like on my off days, I like to sit up and binge watch old music videos. Like the other night, I stayed up half the night. Like after I came back from the bar, I stayed not even half the night, the whole night listening to music videos. And I don't know what it is, but it's just something about watching music videos that time just flies. Because I look back at the window and it's blue outside. I was like, what? I could not believe that I had stayed up the whole night. Because when I got back from the bar, it was like midnight when I got back. I I promise you, it only seemed like I was in there maybe about 2 hours. Child, it was like 5 a.m. I'm like, what is going on? But anyways, I love listening to any like all genres, like from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. Um, I'll be watching it, and also too sometimes I'll get into a mood where I just want to listen to like kind of like artists that are more so off the beaten road from me, for me. Like for instance, or artists that are they're known but they're not, like as popular like Kelly Rowlands or like Tamar Braxton. Um or I'll just say this, artists that are not really on my radar like that personally, because I'm pretty sure it's people that probably be like, oh, I love Tamar, I love Kelly Rowland, but for me, sometimes I'll just want to listen to those songs. Like Sierra has some songs, and I'll discover songs that I've never heard of because I'll just give it a try. Like I'll see it on the playlist, and I'm like, okay, let me listen to that. I've never listened to that, so I recently discovered some Sierra songs, and I recently discovered some Keisha Cole songs. That I didn't know. I realized that I apparently am not as familiar with her early music. I guess by the time I came around, if she was doing that Heaven Sent album, but anyways, because the earliest memory of Keisha Cole that I can say is when she was on that TV show with her mom and them. But so anyways, getting getting back to this video, right? When I be watching these videos, I just be like, man, there are so many beautiful music videos that came out of classic times. Like the cinematography was just out of this world. Like I promise you, it was just so beautiful. And the video that's on the screen is one of those videos. I kind of like made up in my mind that I wanted to start doing like a kind of like a video countdown of just like the prettiest music videos that there's ever been. I was going to separate the videos into this their separate periods, but I don't really. I feel like I just am going to do the videos that I like and just leave it at that, irregardless of the time period. So, anyways, this artist that is on the screen is a singer that I'm pretty sure not a lot of people know. Her name is Taral Hicks, and she's a beautiful girl. In this video, like, the fact whoever came up with the concept of having this video in black and white, like they really did need a pay raise on that particular day, because I'm telling you, like, it is something about the black and white background that bounces off of their shiny dark skin or their shiny brown skin, that it just makes everything, like, this video is just orgasmic looking. Like the cinematography is just orgasmic. Like, I mean, I don't know any video concept or any cinematography that really looks as good as this one does. And it's funny because it is in black and white, and I just think it is so creative. Another thing that stands out to me about this video, right? Honestly, I feel like this video need to make the rankings of like the most slaps in a single video, because girl, the way she was slapping these guys in the beginning of this video is so hilarious. And she really did have like some beefcakes in this video, like genuinely hot guys. Like, sometimes you'll see, like, I'll see 90s videos and they'll just be kind of they had like these model looking dudes who you kind of can't even really see the artist even being attracted to in real life. Like, for instance, Mary J. Blige's 7 Days video, which is another video that I love. The cinematography, oh my goodness. But the guy that she had in that video, I don't know, he just didn't look like nobody I could see her interested in real life. I don't know, he just looked too pretty or something. I don't know. But anyways, the guys were genuinely attractive, muscle bound, and they just looked like her speed. On top of that, the fashions, honey, the girl, the just the outfits that they had in it, um, were completely on point. Like it was just so perfect. Like she's a young adult, and I feel like it's both classy and sexy at the same time. And another thing that I love about older artists is just how they went with more classy verse or rather than slutty. You know, like I feel like back in the day we actually had real artists. Now it's just more so like porno stars turned into singers and or rappers, and they don't really have the same performance quality that you're seeing. And really, Taral Hicks, like on top of the fact that she is incredibly gorgeous, and she has so much charisma, which I honestly don't understand. I really don't. Well, I'm saying I don't get it, but actually I really do. But to me, I just think that it's unfortunate that you have certain artists like her that really don't get put on like other artists that really are not as pretty and don't really have the vocal talent that she does, and who really haven't came out with music that really is that great in my opinion, a la Rihanna, a la Beyonce, a la Nicki Minaj, a la Chris Brown, a la Drake, and yet 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 they're still relevant, even though really most of them really ain't came out with great music in a long time. But it's like you have artists like her who, now she doesn't have that many songs because obviously she really didn't have the machine behind her like that. But you can just see, girl, I'm now this right here, her with her in this hand when she was pointing at, I'm telling you that is some old school stuff right there, girl. Don't try that mess with these dudes nowadays, honey. You gonna get slapped. Now these dudes, they don't believe, they don't have that honor code, never hit a woman, and they will slap your butt back. But it is hilarious to me. But anyways, just going back to what I was saying, you can tell with her vocal range what really could have been, and it's just unfortunate, you know, that you have artists like her who, you know, she clearly has an it factor. You know, I feel like she's not one of those has been artists that you can kind of look at and see like, okay, well, you know what, they kind of, you know, they can sing, but they kind of didn't have an it factor. Like I think a good example of that is like the artist or the singer Olivia, the one that she used to be down with 50 Cent and G Unit. She, you know, she was a pretty girl. She, you know, she could sing, but I just personally feel like it wasn't that much of an it factor about her. I feel like on the other hand, Taral Hicks, she really does have a lot of charisma and a lot of it factor about her. Honestly, she kind of reminds me of Aaliyah in some instances, but I would say more, maybe like a little bit more like mature though. Aaliyah seemed more like, she seemed more younger, a little bit more younger. Taral Hicks seemed more like a woman. But I felt like she definitely had all the tools and all of the ingredients to have been an artist that was more popular. But anyways, this video is getting lengthy. Even with all that being said, this was a wonderful video, and honestly, the music that she did put out, it's great that at the very least I can still come back on here and enjoy it, and other people can enjoy it. So, like, you know, honestly, in doing this video, I really just want to put a spotlight on people like her, because I feel like they really did have a lot to offer, and I think that they deserve the spotlight, you know. And this, like I said, this music video, it's like one of the most gorgeous music videos that came out of the 90s. It really was. And you know, child, I done spent most of the video talking about her, but this video is really about the music video. But honestly, she is the music video. But anyways, y'all, I'll go end it there. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I hope that um, you liked it.